the kingdom of Nixtorm. So, you have made it this far. Do you know, Mitsuhide? Do you know what my brother is planning to do? One such as myself could never hope to understand Lord Nobunaga, but I can assure you that he has only the best intentions. Lady Oichi, he is your brother. How could you not trust Lord Nobunaga? Maybe I am a bad sister. I just don't trust him. He used to be so kind, but now... Do you truly believe you can defeat me with such a conflicted heart? Let us take to the battlefield. Heck yeah, I can defeat you. This Jigglypuff's gonna side B the crap out of you. Just keep on using pound over and over again. But yeah, and I really, really like the ice battle theme. Like, it is very, very fitting as an ice battle theme. I approve. Okay, so I guess it puts them out in like 2 sets of 3. Yeah, so it's definitely a bigger battlefield in terms of like how many tiles I have access to, I believe. That's what it seems like. Defeat all enemies, all allies are defeated. You hearing noises outside? What? What, silly pupper? Comes Army's turn. I'm afraid I cannot allow you to disturb Lord Nobunaga. Here, on this battlefield, I will stop you. I'm here too. Hope you're ready, Garcia. I forget, is this like ice physics? Range is reduced on snowy terrain. Where I'll like slide and hit that. Yes. That is indeed how it works. But I think ice types can just, this map kind of sucks. Yeah, I'm kind of remembering that now. Look, there's the guy. There's the guy. Okay, well. How about we just, like, get kind of moving forward here? A little bit. Like, I figure I shouldn't be in a major rush here. I got Ice Heal. Yeah, keep that on from what I remember. Gracia is an entirely fictional character. Mitsuhide did have a daughter in real life, but she wasn't named Gracia. Just for, like, upping some defense here shortly, I figure. I don't know. Sure. Thought I heard Pupper lay down over there. Just wanted to see if she was over there. Alright, let's get this thing started. Kabuto was carried away by some drifting ice. Yeah, so I'm definitely going to have to use Pignite a whole lot, and the battlefield's going to be the real enemy here. I will defeat you, Harm, for my father's sake. Blah. My stash is getting really itchy. Crack has appeared in the thin ice, even though you're levitating. I guess you don't have the levitate ability, though, so away we go. Yeah, so because of the ice physics, I mean, going right up to your face, Pignite won't actually be able to attack. Unless I find, like, a different means to go about that. So I might just wait for all of them to come to me. Is what I might actually do. Because screw it. I'm not going to be recruiting anyone here anyway. But yeah, she's so fat that her levitating is still making the ice crack under her weight. I guess so. Guess that's what's going on here. Okay. I'm just going to wait for you to come to me because, like, screw this. So, yeah. Plus, you're stronger than I am, so I have to have the better strategy. And if I just put my Pignite in there, I won't be able to attack, so... I gotta do what I gotta do here. You know? Yeah, just waltz on over this way. A little bit of lag between actions, it sure seems like. So you can Ice Beam. Oh, you're dipping out for whatever reason here. Powder Snow time. Wow. Powder Snow time sure sucked. Alright. Do I want anyone else in the mix here? Sure, I don't need Samurai right now. I'm going to be using Pignite a whole bunch. So 3 turns will probably last me a while. Actually, wait a second. If you can move 2 tiles. Oh, but then I won't be able to attack this turn. If I want his defense up. Oh. Here, I'll take you out. Like that. There's 1 down. Alright, I don't think I'm getting at Pignite's defenses. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. You'd be able to hit there. Would you be able to hit Sawaddle, though? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Just barely not. Let's go ahead and do this. Because, yeah, we're going to have to get ready to start doing a bunch of attacking stuff here next turn. Alright, you, like, dip out here a little bit. How about? Okay, should move over this way. Okay, you just come to me and I'll take you guys out. Now is the time. They're gonna be a bit more troublesome to deal with because I can't just use Pignite super easily. Wow! Fate is not on our side. Wow, that sucks. That super sucks. Okay, don't freeze on me here. Okay, well, yikes. If I were to say do that, 19 I would do. Yeah, at least it's just an ice type move with you as well, and not like a water type move. I would go all the way there, and I'd bring it around town. If I did say that. I don't think I'm going to be able to set up the attack buff super easily here. Sure, do this. And then let's say I went for this. Yeah, I'm seeing how Superior could have been handy to bring along here after all. I am definitely seeing it now. I'll get whatever this item is, I guess. Maybe I'll find a way to get Beartic with Pignite here in a sec. Maybe you can be bait for the enemy AI to try to make its way over here. Wait, Celio might actually be able to Ice Ball you from there. So I guess it'll buy me a turn, but you're going to go down. Oh, no, you're going to do that. Okay. No, you can get there. Please miss. Imagine. Okay, well, I got the defense up buff. I have 4 dudes left. Can't quite go after Beartic with Pignite from here. Okay, well, that works fine there, I guess. 185, that Sawaddle died almost 4 times over. That's fine. I know Micah Blaze raiding with a party of 4. There's been, like, all the raids today. Is what it sure seems like. I greatly appreciate the raid there, Micah Blaze. Where were you just streaming? Were you doing some amazing Binding Blade stuff? Or, what was going on there? Oh, you'd have to move a tile away from me to get Icicle Crash anyway. I greatly appreciate the follow there, Salty Foxo. Welcome to a bit of a different tactical game from Fire Emblem, at least. But I do a lot of Fire Emblem stuff around here as well. Playing Astral Throne. Oh, I'm not actually familiar with that game. Yeah, I can't exactly fight here or anything. But I can do this. Here, do this. Nope, I should do another Binding Blade run sometime, fair enough. Fire Emblem Roguelike, okay. Because I can get here and I can slap a couple guys. But I'm gonna need Eevee to, like, not be there. So let's see here. Yeah, I can do some pretty good damage like this by getting those 2 guys. Alright, let's see if my 4 guys can do A-okay here. We'll see. That guy's getting a little bit confused over there. New indie SRPG inspired by Fire Emblem. Okay. Neat. When it comes to, oh god, indie SRPGs inspired by Fire Emblem, there's Dark Deity 2 coming around the corner that I'll be covering around here. Whenever that ends up coming out. Relatively soon here, most likely. Okay, I'll probably have to reach out to the director of that game and ask if I get a review copy or not. I got one for the first, oh my god, first game. Yikes, pretty fun so far. I'd recommend it. From what I can tell, the runs aren't too long. Of course, there's a lot of replayability because of its roguelike mechanics. Okay. RD2 looks interesting, and you're a fan of the first game. Nice, nice. Yeah, apparently the director is, like, commenting the code more in Dark Deity 2, so it shouldn't be as buggy. But, like, still should be doing it more, from what it sounded like, from what he was telling me. One of the regulars around this channel is actually a playtester for Dark Deity 2. I found out, few weeks ago when he told me, when he was like, hey, I'm allowed to say that now. But yeah, here's hoping then. We shall see. Move here first. Like that, or else I'm just gonna like slide past. Otherwise it'll only be one Pokemon here that can attack the Celio. Yeah, so go ahead and do this. But yeah. Chill guy, though. The director of the game, Chip. There was a time that I actually played Civilization 6 with him on the channel a few years ago here. So that's still a video I have up on YouTube. I don't remember what I called my religion, but I remember I called it, like, some sort of joke name, and I, like, tried to conquer his cities with, like, my joke religion. Was the case. I gotta, like, watch that video back one day. I don't remember what it was. Alright, they are just getting, like, super confused over there. They're being weirdos. Saw a YouTube post earlier today about the highlight nuke on here. That's how I found out about it. But you got a game plan for storing your VODs. Very slowly exporting them all to YouTube. I technically have most things on YouTube already just as, like, parts. Where it's, like, part 1, part 2. Like, cutting my streams up into parts for, like, a more easily watchable format. But I do still like having the full streams for preservation purposes. You can only upload like 100 videos on YouTube a day, and you can only put like 100 custom thumbnails a day or some sort of cap around that point. So I've been like very, very slowly exporting, and I've been turning all my Twitch collections of of all my full streams into like YouTube playlists. And because of like the daily cap, it is a very, very slow process. And there isn't like an easy export all button or anything. It's just, I'm gonna be a little bit busy with that. It also doesn't help matters that a couple days ago, my friggin' PC got reset. This is a Sea Lion now, so I've been re-downloading, like, the basic stuff here, like OBS, my camera software. Just download Firefox earlier today, got Discord and Steam. Learn about this picture. There's Activate Windows down here, so I kind of have a lot of stuff that I need to work on in regards to stuff that I already have that I have to just, like, get back or preserve in some way, so I'm kind of losing my mind a little bit here. Because they're also in the same boat. Yeah, I'm just kind of slowly exploring to YouTube. And I'm turning them into, like, unlisted videos and unlisted playlists and stuff so that I can link them in the descriptions of, like, my playthroughs and stuff where they're relevant. So you can find, like, the full uncut VODs there, and they're all just, like, unlisted videos and stuff. Hello, Reggie Bump Morning. That large quantity of videos, a mere day. A mere... what? Well, yikes. The game seems like it's being really laggy. Ooh, nice. Oh, this sets me up perfectly. Oh, I can't quite take out the Beartic yet. But next time. Main thing is that I don't want to flood my main channel with VODs because it's not really what it's for. I should make a VOD channel, but eventually want to do multicasting so I can keep my Twitch audience while expanding YouTube / storing future VODs in the live stream section of the channel. Yeah, so do unlisted videos then like I've been doing. Is what you can do in that case. Oh, I will take out Beartic this turn because I see how I'm going to do that now. And stuff. But yeah, my computer can't quite handle. Tried today, was super laggy. What, like exporting VODs? Or something or other? Boop. May as well get another free hit there. That's what I may as well do. Yeah, so then I do this, and then there goes Beartic. Oh, the multi-streaming. I gotcha. Yeah, I'd like to play around with that one day here as well, because these kinds of changes to Twitch, over time, it makes me more and more want to jump ship from Twitch to YouTube for good sooner. So, like, yeah. There's that. Also, if you would come a little bit sooner, there would be a Corgi cam. But, like, she's somewhere here right now. Riley, you out there? If she's asleep somewhere, she'll just keep on being asleep somewhere. I'm dog sitting a corgi right now, so missed that. Samurott flinched and cannot move. Man, what? Oh, there you are. Hi. You're like, what the heck? I'm trying to sleep and relax. What are you doing calling me over here? Here's what she's like. There's a spare keyboard from me trying to boot up my other computer there. That's why there's a random keyboard there. Hey, Riley? She's like, what? She's kind of looking at me there. Hey? Oh, hi. I guess you were still awake. You want to come over here? You want to come here and look all cute so I can abuse you for views and all that? Because you're just so adorable. But yeah, you can see a little smidge of her over there. Is the case. But yeah, so you still have a certain EVN's base from, say, you're targeting a certain non-Gen 1 evolution. Maybe. Here, let's pull back for like some more options next turn. Hey, Riley. Wish I could use YouTube. The algorithm scares me, and the process of content creation on YouTube feels very unrewarding. Yeah, like when it comes to YouTube kind of stuff, like you're very much at the whims of the algorithm. And I mean, anyone looking at my channel just from like the outside will be like, "Whoa, that's like a pretty, like, still a smallish channel, but like, you know, a decent medium-sized kind of smallish one. Like, whoa, look, a whole bunch of subscribers." How much views do I get on my regular videos? Very, very little. And where that comes from is just like a small handful of video essays that just popped off really hard. Like if I switch to here really quickly and turn on display capture, like there's a couple video essays in the mix that just randomly got like a shit ton of views. Like my first Pokemon one, 1.3 million. The second Pokemon one, 1.2 million. Legends Arceus one, almost 500,000. And then the Scarlet and Violet one, about 300. I did one on the Scarlet and Violet DLC thinking that it would pop off as well. 7.4k. Did one on Xenoblade 3, and like that's a similar thing there. A whole bunch of like other topics within gaming. Yeah, not all that much attention there. Doing things on like some more niche games I think are interesting to talk about. Not really all that much there. You know, all sorts of stuff like that. This got a little bit more than average. But yeah, you see all these like 1k, 2k kind of stuff in the midst of like 1.2 mil. What's the difference? Why these ones pop off so much? I don't know, I couldn't tell ya! Hey, Riley. Hi. Hi. She's just, right here, right now. So, yeah, I couldn't tell ya. So, like, regular viewership, and, like, viewership on my playthrough stuff. If one of my playthroughs is doing, like, really well, then maybe it'll get, like, a few dozen views or something like that as like new videos come out, and my video essays will be like, you know, maybe at least like 1k, and then if I get really lucky with the algorithm, then they do better. And most of these subs are probably just like people that sub from like those really big videos, subscribe to me, and then like I guess don't watch the other things, and probably like kind of forgot that they subscribed to me, if I had to guess here. So it's yeah, let's go back to this layout here. Wah, this. So, yeah. And I've been, like, trying to make, like, more videos to try to get people's interest after, like, the Scarlet and Violet DLC kind of one there. Like, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 video essays I've made since then, trying to see if I can garner, like, any buzz in the algorithm with any of them. Yeah, 5 tries later, nope. And my channel's been dying for a while. Like, it says, what, like 22.6k subscribers? It's been that for about a year, and I've been slowly bleeding subs for, like, well over a year. So, like, my channel's technically slowly dying. And I don't know what to do to make it not be that and stuff. Hey, Riley? Do you need to go out or something? Maybe after this battle, I'll see if you need to go out. Oh, that's really bad. Oh, that sucks. But yeah, I feel like moving to YouTube too, but also want to keep the community I had / communities I interact with on Twitch still. Yeah, so that can definitely make sense for wanting to do like the multi-streaming kind of thing. Oh, this really screws me. Oh boy, can't wait to upload my video that I spent 10+ hours on. 9 views. That's it. I quit. True story. Yeah, for me with the super long video essays there, with that Scarlet and Violet DLC one, it's like I can't wait to publish a video that I spent 10 months on and off working on. And then it was what, like 7k views or something like that? So there's 10 months of work, and that generated me who knows what little smidge of revenue, not a lot. Alright, I'm gonna really rely on Pig Knight from here. What you doing, Riley? She's like jumping up on me here. Is what she's doing. What? But yeah, I just gotta get lucky sometimes. For some reason, my most viewed video is still a meme I crapped out in a day over the stuff I actually put effort into. Fire Emblem Jeopardy and the Fire Emblem Echoes animated tribute. Yeah, like for me, the stuff that I'm most passionate about are some of my more niche video essays that get into like really cool, like explorable topics where it's like, hey, look at all this like extra depth that's there behind things that we kind of don't really consider there to be. Like, let's explore this topic a lot further. And like get into some of these niche things like AI in video games and, you know, games as art and stuff like that. Like some of those video essays that I'm really proud of, only to get like not really that much attention on them. You would just use hypnosis, so I don't think that you would actually do damage, probably. Oh, I don't know what to do here. I'm not entirely sure. And it is definitely a very demoralizing thing when you put, like, a lot of effort into something only to have it do, like, very little. Like, if I did start streaming over on YouTube, like, the algorithm might favor me a little bit more, because it's like, hey, look at the sub count on this channel, we should push it out a little bit more. That's why I found when I streamed playthroughs like RCT3 on YouTube, and I actually got, like, way more views than I ever did on, like, Twitch streams. My later YouTube streams, I don't know if they got compared, though. I don't know, it's weird. Me think about a video going beyond 1K on my platform, be like, best guess is that people saw you do negative reviews of all the recent Pokemon games and just grew tired of it. Maybe, but I mean, a lot of people also would comment on those videos being like, wow, I really enjoyed this video, I really wish that you had, like, an update to it that was like the other games. And it's like, dude, it's literally on the front page of the channel, just look. Like, of course I don't tell people that, I just link it to them. I'm like, I actually made them, and I act polite and stuff like that. But I get a lot of comments from people that are like, hey, I really enjoyed this video, I really wish you had more. I do, it's literally the very first thing on the channel homepage is the case. But, yeah, and I mean, I try to do other things. I don't try to be like the Pokemon negative review guy. That's why I do, like, all these other niche topics and getting into, like, other games and stuff like that. But those things just never get the views like Pokemon does for me. So, like, none of those are really a profitable venture or anything like that. Here, I'm gonna go ahead and Mighty Blow, I think. I'm going to go on video essays because there's one video essay I've thought about making, then go for it. Maybe the algorithm will like it, potentially. I've yet to take the plunge into video essays, but know for sure you want to do it at some point. Fair enough there. Got a few passionate topics I want to gush about, but also some that shouldn't be too long of a video. Do another mystery dungeon video. I really liked yours. I could do that. Could do a more positive one, delving into something like Explorers of Sky and the themes behind it and stuff. Yeah, not very effective there. But yeah, battery's dying, but before I go, one last historical fact. The Warlord of Spectra, No, is based on Nohime, who's Nobunaga's wife. That's why she's one of the last warlords who faced in the main story. Interesting. Well, I greatly appreciate you stopping by and hanging out here, Lancer. Hope you have a good rest of the night. Please don't freeze me. Acquired a bunch of gold, as if that really matters here. Here, so go ahead and do this now. Is what I do. I guess I could have attacked there first. I was just thinking about going here and going after the Munna. But I should have just committed to the Lapras, maybe. I don't know. Could try diving into the other Mystery Dungeon games outside of Pokemon. Actually, don't. That's the topic I want to do, too. I would add more stuff to my game queue. A few months back, I would have said my most popular video was my first one, but now I've somehow got lucky predicting the PMD community's taste. I managed to pop off there a little bit. Hey, Riley, you brought me a ball? But yeah, so it is a bit of a gamble with the algorithm. And I also admit that, like, when something isn't received super well, like, it's also, like, a bit of a shitty feeling. My Xenoblade Chronicles 3 one, I never said that it was a bad game by any means. I just marked it, like, comparatively, saying, like, the weakest story in the series. And yet, a lot of comments and a lot of the reception and some Twitter threads that spawned from it are all about, like, how I think it's, like, the worst thing ever and just, like, shitting on it. It's like, what? I'm pointing out, like, its flaws, but I don't think that it's, like, a terrible story or anything like that. And, you know, there's that, and there's... it's definitely mixed reception. I'd say that it's, you know, more positive than negative on that, but it is definitely a lot more mixed, and a lot of people that definitely took issue with that video. And it is definitely easy sometimes to have, like, comments that really get to you. Like, I had notifications this morning, and I checked, like, oh, what are the new comments here? And there was one on that video being like, I clicked on this video expecting a decent review or a decent analysis, but all I got was CinemaSins level criticism and something or other, and completely misunderstanding the story. It's like, what? I have like 300 hours in the game. I've played through it twice. I think I have a pretty good grasp of the story, especially after spending months working on, like, analyzing it there. And, like, where is this CinemaSins thing coming from? Is it just because I have, like, a lot of little issues that I point out about, like, not making sense? Because, like, a whole bunch of things together that don't make sense are, like, a serious problem. Or is it just because you think that it's a non-issue? Or something like that? Like, that's probably where that came from. Where it's like, these little things that don't make sense. It's a non-issue, or just go check out other things and then they make sense. Like, I got a lot of comments of people telling me, like, no, the story does make sense. All you have to do is look into the interviews with the producer where he explains a bunch of stuff. Then the story of the game makes sense. And it's like, okay, most players are not going to do that. Most players are going to get this game as their isolated experience, and you shouldn't be expected to, like, do this extra work of, like, really, really digging to force something to make sense. Like, no. Here, it's more convenient for me to go after Muna this turn, so that's what I'm doing. Boop. So, yeah, there's been a lot of that kind of stuff, and a lot of people that are commenting being like, what? It's so obvious that, like, the story is actually meant to be this way. Or a lot of people are commenting being like, you missed the point. The point is that it's flawed. That this world and story is flawed. And it's like, okay, well, it's not as engaging. Even if that's, like, the main point. Like, that doesn't help if I'm, like, getting bored compared to, like, the other stories here. Like, you know, so, yeah, there's that. But it would have been interesting to see your point of view. I myself have dived into the other Mystery Dungeon games, and there's a lot of fun ones out there. Okay. Yeah, it's one that it's something that I have thought about playing before, but, like, I have just never really had the time to, amidst all the other stuff that I'm trying to play around here. But, yeah. Oh, yeah, I saw those tweets. My first thought was, oh, look, I know that guy, too. Oh, no. Yeah, that's happened with a few of my video essays. That happened with Xenoblade Chronicles 3, and that happened with, like, Scarlet and Violet as well. And technically my first Pokemon essay. I find that from time to time there are some Twitter threads of people that are, like, really, really mad at me. Hello, Rico Bandit. What story is it? Just talk about, like, YouTube comments and YouTube algorithm and stuff like that. But yeah, okay, I saw a guy on Twitter defend that essay being like, oh, it's only 1,000 views, we don't need to dogpile him. And another comment was like, no, we need to teach people that opinions like this are wrong. Yep, wage war until you prove through, like, sheer brute force that they are totally wrong by, like, bullying them into submission. And, like, there are a lot of people that do comment and just are like, hey, like, I've listened to your opinions, I respectfully disagree, this is, like, the reasoning why I have, like, the opinion that I do, is what some people will be like. And it's great to have people that are like that. But a lot of the time, that is not the case. I don't know here. Let's just start going this way. And so when you end up dealing with a lot of people that just need to, like, make it so clear, like, what an absolute idiot you are for daring say a certain thing about their favorite anime video game, it can be a really shitty feeling. It can genuinely be, like, really demoralizing at times, I do admit. When people just make you out as, like, the biggest idiot possible for possibly thinking such a thing. I know that that's just, like, the internet that we live on, but, like, or the internet that we exist with, or whatever you want to say here. Here, I'm gonna do this, I think. Samurott can probably deal with that before, like, the turn limit is over, and Pig Knight can start dealing with that. Because, yeah, people do get, like, really brutal. Appreciate your opinions even when you're opposing, because it gives me an opportunity to think about why I really feel the way I do about what I like. Yeah, and that's what people should do about opposing opinions, or think, like, does this change my perspective in some way? Like, I'm not trying to, like, wage war out here on, like, some sort of viewpoint. I was looking through some of the Twitter threads on my Xenoblade Chronicles 3 video essay, and some people were saying that it's important to, like, point out, like, how terribly wrong I am to make sure that, like, people don't get the wrong idea that Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is a bad game. Because it's, like, a super damaging thing that I could be doing to the reputation of that game if it pops off. And it's like, okay, I didn't realize that, like, your own self-worth was so tied to, like, what other people think of a video game you like so much. Like, who cares what other people like about a video game or dislike about a video game? You like what you like. Like, why is it such a bad thing if the popular opinion isn't your thing? Where it's like, if there's a threat to your popular opinion, you have to, like, wage war on it. And if you really do want to wage war on it, then make your own video essay that has, like, even better arguments. Do that. Don't friggin' just go after someone's throat and, like, harass them into wanting to, like, quit content creation because everyone is being such a massive dick. So just, like, make competing content, make better content, you know? There's so many better options here. Let's do the checklist. Did you do any of the following? Complain about the intro, as in before the game loads. Repeatedly get off topic, talk about your high school life. Repeatedly state boner or start singing randomly. If the answer to any of these are no, then these people were correct. If not, they're clearly wrong. Wait, what? Hold on. If no, like, did I do any of the following? If no, then the people are correct. If not, and I did do the things that you listed, then they're wrong? What? I feel like was there a negative there that shouldn't have been there or something? Oh, I might actually just be screwed here now. I shouldn't have gone over here quite yet. Oh my god. That's gotta wake me up though, right? It doesn't? Are you kidding me right now? Are you actually kidding me? I don't have my attack boost anymore here. Wow, I might actually lose this now, thanks to that. Wow. Let's see here. There's a problem Twitter has with video essays where because some people take their opinions from video essays, we need to silence all dissenting video essays to prevent the next Naruto, the self-made hypocrite, from happening. Low Sim Bloop and Dragon Quest 17. When the hell did Xenoblade Chronicles get bad mouth? Haven't tried Xenoblade Chronicles 3, but I love the Xenoblade series. And I really like the Xenoblade series as well. It's one of my favorite, like, just game IPs in general. No doubt. But I do think across the 4 games, 3 is my least favorite. I made a video essay discussing why it's my least favorite, but still a game that I like. And Twitter went after me for that. Don't like that mob mentality that the internet has nowadays, especially when they go after someone's character just because they dislike or something they don't. Yep. I have had a fair amount of people who have gone after my character, that is for sure. I need to start making my way over here. There's only so many turns. I'll go after Lapras later. Is what I'll do. Yeah, you were just kind of skedaddling here. Okay, I'll use my super potion in a sec here. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Except bad characters, that can piss me off, but that's barely, like, in terms of, like, bad character writing and stuff like that. I got that backers. If you didn't do those things, you're not Cinnamon Sins at all. That my bad. Okay, yeah, that was my source of confusion. Was like, wait, what? Wouldn't it be, like, the other way around? Or something here? I think I lose this. I think I lose this battle, and I should bring Superior. But yeah, that's also just kind of like the internet in general, though. This is an uphill struggle I face thinking FE Engage is better than 3 Houses. Well, I agree with that, though. I also think that it's better than 3 Houses. Alright, well, I'm taking you out. No, don't tell me you live this. Okay, I think you're actually gonna go earlier, but you mentioned the Xenoblade 3 essay, and I got heated. Ugh, I'm disgusted at my own incompetence. But yeah, there was definitely some stuff surrounding the Xenoblade 3 video essay that definitely kind of, diminished my enthusiasm when it comes to, like, making video essays and content creation stuff. Oh, maybe I'll be able to win. Made me question, hey, can I even make good video essays? If people think that's, like, the worst thing ever here. It's gonna be extremely close. This might actually be last turn. There have been so many close battles during this playthrough. It's been unreal. This is what happens when I, like, shoot myself in the foot so much. 1 turn left. With literally the last turn here. Wow. The amount of close battles here. absolutely unreal. Oh, how depressing. No matter what trials I may face, I will resist with all my might. This is the second battle. He's been the last one standing. Bruce gets a W again, that's right. Sometimes opposing opinions are hard pills to swallow, but it's just part of life. Sometimes some people can't swallow their pride and have to get confrontational. I guess so, but like, it makes me really concerned when people get like so heated about something so unimportant as like an opinion on a video game, and it makes me wonder like how they would treat opposing opinions on something that actually is important in life, like political topics, stuff like that, something that actually has like a bigger impact in our real world, like whether there's a deeper story to appreciate in Xenoblade Chronicles 2, or whether Pyra's massive tits are too much of a distraction for there to be anything good in the game, you know? like some of ye old Twitter arguments surrounding that game shortly after it came out. Stuff like that doesn't even matter all that much, that people get like very, very heated about. It makes me very, very worried about like how heated these same people would be about things that actually do matter in our life. Because things like how good a video game is and stuff like that, these are things that in the grand scheme of things really don't matter. So if someone's sharing their opinions on it, it's just like for the sake of sharing their opinions on it for fun. Like, I'm not trying to wage a war here to try to like sway public opinion or anything like that. Like, if I'm criticizing something like the modern Pokemon games, of course there's like a slight hope that like maybe the games would improve in the future. I very highly doubt like my video essays would ever change that. Like, I'm not going to delude myself into thinking that it makes a difference. There is of course a small hope that like, hey, maybe with pointing out some of these things, the games do get better one day. But like, that's really not my goal. Like, I want to like analyze, share my opinions, allow people to like compare it to like their own opinions, and just enjoy a freaking video that I put together and like I had fun putting together and stuff like that. Not take it so dang seriously. But I'm kind of the yeah, I did. But yeah, I'm just kind of I'm the guy that criticizes Pokemon now. Even though there's so much other stuff I do, like I am probably the content creator that showcases like the most Edmonton and area LAN events. Like, I'm involved in a lot of local gaming LAN events and showcasing these cool gaming things that you can be a part of in Edmonton and area, and even help with some of them, what with like Fragapalooza, or helping like set up and tear down at the Mega FPS events and stuff like that. Like, why can't I be known as like the Edmonton area LAN guy, or like the super crazy charity guy? I'm doing 2 24-hour charity streams every year. I've done 11 of them now. We're coming up on the 24-hour charity stream 12. I'll have friggin' a dozen 24-hour charity streams done. I've already done a dozen charity events, because there was one like tournament charity event that I did that wasn't a 24-hour charity stream, so I do a bunch of stuff like that. I only ever play games on the hardest difficulties around here. I've played through over 200 games on this channel so far, and I only ever play on the hardest difficulties. Why can't I be known as the guy that plays a lot of different games and always like challenges himself with dumb shit like this, of like shooting myself in the foot, bringing stupid Swaddle into battle, cheesing games out in really silly ways, and just finding my way through like the hardest difficulties. But what the internet most knows me as is the guy that criticizes Pokemon, when that is like such a tiny little piece of what I've done. But that's the thing that like the internet has like, or like the YouTube algorithm has latched the most onto, even though I would very, very much like it to do more about like some of this other stuff that I'm doing that I'm way more passionate about than just my long reviews on some Pokemon games. Like, in the grand scheme of things, I really don't care about those. It's not things that I'm as passionate about compared to like some of these other projects that I'm doing. But it doesn't really feel like I'm ever going to be known for those other projects, and here I am just being the guy that hates on Pokemon. That's what I am, as I'm playing and enjoying Pokemon right now. I'm planning on doing an essay on Sonic games someday. I've never played a Sonic game, so most likely not. Well, clarify, I've never beaten a Sonic game. These people aren't gamers, they are freaking weirdos. What's the difference? Noah. We'll say, since we're sharing right now, there's one thing I vaguely remember from your PMD video that rubbed me the wrong way. There, I must hate you both as a content creator and as a person. Damn. But yeah, I remember all your charity streams when I was able to be around for them. Those are fun. I'm glad you enjoyed them. I want that to be like part of the thing that people think of me for when they think of my channel, not just that I'm the guy that criticizes Pokemon. And all the people on the interwebs that think that I'm just the guy that hates on Pokemon would know that I'm not that guy if they actually, you know, looked at my channel, but like, they don't. So, it would appear that you truly are capable. So, yeah, what's the moral of this story? content creation, get lucky. Like, I have definitely gotten very lucky with some of those video essays popping off as much as they have, but it is definitely very demoralizing that other stuff doesn't. And you want to try and, like, make a business out of content creation, and it is going to be, like, a cycle that very much eats at you and is as stressful as it is, like, fun. Like, there's definitely a lot of fun to be had with content creation, like, interacting with people in a community and having fun and playing games and stuff like that. But it is equal parts, like, stressful and makes you, like, really question yourself and your own self-worth and stuff like that. And, or maybe that's just me. Yeah, but hate brings clicks. Yep. Things that are established as, like, negative typically get a lot more clicks than things that are established as positive on YouTube. Like, that's just been proven there. I just like your essays, plus you're more like the truck/plant guy to me. Thanks, Rico Bannon. So, it would appear that you truly are capable. Mitsuhide, my brother told me. He told me that he would destroy Ransei. I don't know what he meant exactly, but he terrified me. The world is going to change, just like my brother did. Lady Oichi, I know not of what you speak. Lord Nobunaga is everything to me. Also, would it be Oichi or Oichi? I've started saying Oichi, but before I think I was just saying Oichi. I don't, whatever. To serve by his side, it is everything I have ever wanted. I must go.